Here are the other two Katie kittens. First one is a black smoke. He's going to be solid black, and then when you part the hair, it's going to be pure white at the root. Very, very exciting color. He's also got the sweetest face, the most amazing head. You can see some shadow ghost tabby markings on him. But as an adult, he'll be pure black, and the only way you'll be able to tell he's a smoke is if you part the hair. But it takes maybe 3 or 4 months for those ghost tabby lines to disappear. He also has a fantastic little tail, and also really easygoing, sweet personality, doesn't mind if you put him on his back. Mom, you're blocking, you're photobombing him here. I'm trying to get some video of him. His name is Echo, and he's going to be going to the Chicago area. Look at that boy. Oh my God, look at that muzzle. He's fantastic. If you ever wanted to show him, he would do very well in the premiership class, which is the class for neuters and spays and CFA. And this is little Suki. She is an odd-eyed. Look at that. You can start to see her blue eye and her green eye. And she is a black smoke and white. And again, on the smokes, you see ghost tabby lines for the first couple of months. And then as they get older, their coat gets darker, looks more black. And the only way you can see the white is if you part the hair. She's got a little Christmas tree tail. Kind of is up with a few bends in it, and she can wiggle it and wag it. And I think when the pom-pom hair comes in, the longer hairs on the hair, I think it's going to be a very cute little tail, kind of like a shavings brush or a Christmas tree, but she can bend it and wag it. And she's also extremely sweet. Depending on how the hair palms out, she may also be able to be shown in the premiership class. With Bobtail's tail, they do some additional kinking as they get older, and the hair gets longer on the tail, and depending on how it ends up, that determines whether they can be shown or not. With a cat like her, I think it's highly likely that she'll be able to be shown, but the standard says that the tail cannot extend more than 3 inches away from the body. And at this age, it's hard to tell how far the tail will extend away from the body, or if it'll kink and be more curved. Like the mother has a tail just like that. It's a tail that is kind of straight up and away from the body. It's got a bend in it, just like hers does, about halfway through. But as the mother got older, the pom-pom hair just grew thicker, and I showed her many times in the championship class, and she did very well. I didn't finish granding her, but she definitely was a good show cat. So her little daughter has a tail similar to hers, and depending on how much more it kinks or how long it is as an adult away from her body will determine whether she could be shown or not. Worst case scenario, I know she could be shown in the household pet class, and that class is for cats that either aren't pedigreed or have a trait that makes them unsuitable for showing in the premiership class. But she's very pretty, very sweet, and I just realized last week that she's going to be odd-eyed. Got little goobers in your eyes, girlfriend. They're just learning how to clean themselves. Use the litter pan. This is the worst part of kitten age. At this age, they're just learning how to eat, and sometimes they run into the middle of the plate of food, and just learning how to use the little litter pan. Sometimes when you put them in there, they try to eat the litter. Sometimes they poop in their bed because they didn't realize it was time to go to the litter pan. So this is just a messy stage of kittenhood, but they're so adorable that more than makes up for Look at that face. Oh my goodness gracious. She is absolutely beautiful. And sweet, sweet, sweet. And because she has 3 boys, for 3 brothers, she's going to be as outgoing as boys usually are. Usually in this breed, the boys are a little more outgoing than the girls. But when you have a girl that is part of a litter of boys, she ends up just being just as rambunctious. There you get a chance to see a better view of his little curl to the side tail. And the little blue boy, now when you see him next to his mom, you can see how much lighter he is. And he will get lighter as he gets older. But those tabby lines will become more distinct. And I guess there's a possibility he could be a blue smoke if those tabby lines fade. And that would be a gray cat or a blue cat with white at the root. But either way, he's a cutie patootie. And like I said, I have absolute confidence that this litter, all 4 of them, are going to be healthy, hearty, and have fantastic personalities. And I'll probably do this breeding 10 more times before I retire KayDee, because I just love the personalities and the characteristics of the kittens I get. I have one out of the first litter that went to Denmark, and his owner just sent me video this weekend. He was at a show, and he made several finals, a couple of second best kitten in shows, or second best cat in show. So she was very excited about him. Okay, so this is an update on the KayDee litter. And this little girl has been reserved. Her name is Suki. And the black smoke has also been reserved, and his name is Echo. So that's it. Say goodbye, kids. We're back to food and litter pan training. Say goodbye. Sayonara. Hey, up here. Hey, up here, up here. It's like, okay. Hi. Bye.